Hi, I'm John Gonzaga.
And I'm Heather Setrakian, and we built the Family Match Assessment for Adoption Share. We created this assessment by looking at over 250 relevant academic articles on disruption in foster care and adoptive families. We looked at observations that were made by academics and caseworkers around the world, and the questions are built off of these observations. They look at three key attributes of both the children's and the potential resource families. First, attributes of the kids, like their age, the number of disruptions, their history of abuse. Second, attributes of the potential resource families, like their previous parenting experience, their relationship quality, and how committed they are to making the placements work. Finally, and probably most importantly, how the children and these families interact on some key attributes. For example, research has shown that particularly shy children do better in homes where the families are sensitive and can really attune to the child's needs. Or kids who show negative emotion do very poorly, specifically with mothers who are very rigid. These findings are important because they help us put together the unique fit between a child in need and a potential resource family. We wanted to find other relevant attributes that might predict disruption, such as mood, personality, and resilience. All of these questions represent the universe of potential questions that could be used to match children and potential resource families, and we use them to determine how compatible they are.
Compatibility tells you which pairings of a child and potential resource family are more likely to stay together as opposed to disrupting. To do this, caseworkers fill out questionnaires about the kids, and families fill out questionnaires about themselves. These results are fed into an algorithm that spits out what are the best pairings. For example, thinking about what Heather said, if a child is particularly shy, they're more likely to be placed with a family who is able to attune to their needs. The more compatible they are, the better their fit, and the less likely they are to disrupt. So it's important for you, the caseworker, to fill out all the questions to the best of your knowledge. The better you are at doing this, the better the compatibility is, and the more successful the results. Now, we know this isn't the whole picture. It won't tell you which family is the family, but it will narrow down the list of families to allow you a place to start and prioritize which families you should look at first. Imagine for a moment you're at a giant party with all of the potential resource families. We're not going to be able to tell you which is the family, but we will tell you which are the first 5 or 10 or 20 families to look at. This allows you to look and investigate the families with the highest potential for creating a good, long-term, successful placement. So instead of picking out a family solely based on availability, the Family Match Assessment increases your odds of finding successful placement by showing you the families that are least likely to disrupt.
This makes the caseworker's job more efficient because now they can focus on the intangibles, knowing that the matches are highly compatible. And the more that they use the system, the more placements we will have to be able to follow over time. We will be able to see which pairings last the longest, and we will be able to use that information to improve the algorithm.
We'll continue to make the algorithm better, which will make the placements better and improve caseworkers' ability to create long-lasting, successful relationships.